one day she woke up and she had these lesions on her legs, kind of. We thought maybe it was a razor blade that wasn't, working right, that she needed to renew it or something. But she was at work one day and her dermatologist asked her if he could do a biopsy on one of the lesions, and he was the one that diagnosed her. So he came back to her and told her she had 9 months to live. At age 21, she passed away from lupus.
I don't really remember that much, but I've been hearing stuff from my grandma and my dad that she was a real cool person. She was just chill and stuff. She liked to laugh a lot. I'm just mad because sometimes I don't understand, and I don't know why, because my mom died and stuff.
When I told him about grief camp, he was against it. He really didn't want to go. And I figured, well, let's try it. Let's try it. And Curtis, there are other kids that are experiencing the same thing you've been experiencing.
I think I would like to be able to bring back a friend or something like that. Someone I get to know, spend the night or something, like if they live by me or something like that, close enough for my grandma to take me to spend the night, or they could come over sometimes or something like that.
Grief camp is a 3-day camp, 2 nights, 3 days, for kids to be together with other children who've had a similar loss, and to enjoy the activities of being at a camp, to also gather from our grief sessions coping skills that they can take with them when they leave camp to help them in their grief journey.
So basically we're just waiting for the campers to come, and we have their names, so we're going to give them their little name tags with the schedule, and the schedule's on the back, and then we just settle in, and we have some icebreakers, camp rules, lunch. It's in 2 hours. Yes. I'm already excited about that. I know, me too.
I've met 2 kids named Adam and Amadar, and I think they're really cool, and they're my roommates. Yeah, my mom died when I was 4. It's like a blood disease where all your white cells get executed and all that stuff. And so, if it gets cold, then it's hard to fight it off. You'll forget on all these medications and all these drugs and stuff. It'd just be hard. So, you guys don't wipe your blood cells, do you?
Yeah, I know. He was sick. He had a sore throat, and they couldn't fix it because he kept on getting tested, but they never tested him for leukemia. And then they did, and then he turned out positive. And I was in 4th grade. I just knew that he was sick, and there was nothing I could do about it. I wouldn't want anyone to lose their parent, but I'm just wondering why I had to. My dad had leukemia, so it's cancer of the white blood cells. So yeah.
What did your dad have?
Well, my dad works at Jack in the Box, and he was a refugee from Pakistan. So he went to Saudi Arabia to do the Islamic Mecca thing. And while he was doing that, he must have got stung by a mosquito. And he was on codeine for his arthritis, so his immunity levels were low. And he got bit by a mosquito, and they took him back here, and he developed meningitis. He was in a coma for about 2 weeks. And then I visited him a lot. And finally, Halloween night, Tuesday, they called me up and said that he was gonna die, and I got there 5 minutes late. He was already dead, and he just died.
I think I'm looking forward to getting to know Amador and Adam a little bit more, like so they could be my friends or something like that.
In their small groups, and especially in their cabins, they spend the whole weekend together. And for them to come together with a name for their cabin brings them together for one purpose. It's like, oh, we are a group, we're a team here together, and let's think of a creative thing that expresses what we feel we are about.
We're trying to decide on a cabin name, and the only thing that they can think of is AKA Pretty in Pink or something like that.
No, how about call?
Their artistic expressions, we find, are so much fun for these kids. And really, it's not the finished product that we really care about. It's the process of coming together, determining, hey, how are we alike here?
We all have wallets.
Yeah, do you have a wallet?
Mine was being called.
We need to have a really cool name so that we can be identified.
Have you guys seen any cute boys yet?
Honest, Cheyenne.
Last year. So much more fun.
We win.
The girls always win. Yeah.
Who says the girls always have to win?
Chateau. You like that?
I like that.
Yeah, it's great. So yeah, we gotta come up with a name so that we don't have to do.
The girls are probably already done.
I don't know.
Boys comes from Pierre to Paul. Hey Paul, the guys want to know what your favorite color is.
So each year I try to come up with something that I feel they relate to. So this year we chose seasons. Many times we think of fall as a time of loss. The leaves are falling. It's a time when there is death around the tree, and we have them relate that falling of the leaves to their loved one dying. I feel that if we bring a symbol to camp, something that they do understand, and then relate it to what they're going through, it might be easier for them to comprehend the deep topic of loss and all the issues that they're going through. This is a symbolic of us right now, but it's really hard, isn't it, when you hit it? So this is both liquid and solid. I want you to try to pick up a piece of it right now and then roll it in a ball. This is solid. You're solid in oobleck, like oobleck, when you put up a barrier for other people. When someone wants to help you with your grief and they want to talk to you, but you really don't want to talk, so you put up a barrier. So now, let's all put it in one hand and then pause.
Whoa! What in the world?
What is it doing?
It's liquefying.
It becomes liquid again.
That's
And
weird.
that is us.
Magic.
We're like liquid oobleck when we allow others to talk to us, to assist us. Can you think of any other symbols that it might represent?
Stress?
Stress.
Oh yeah, because you wear down when you get stressed.
Stress melts away.
The stress melts away when you
Talk about it.
Okay. That's great.
Go ahead and step on up. Come on up to the middle. Let's see how many people we can fit here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah.
that's everyone.
All right. So right now, are you guys balanced?
No.
No. So you have one end's touching the tire. So your goal is to get this balanced, okay? Whoa. Are you balanced?
Okay, go over here. Go over there. Go over there.
Slowly,
We're almost there.
Be slow.
Steven, go over here.
I'm on this side.
Is it working right now?
No.
Okay. What is not working?
We're not balancing.
The counselor said they can show you, they might be able to show you something. You have a choice to say, oh, that's a challenge, or you can say, hey, maybe they know something. We can watch them and then try it and take what they've got and learn from it.
Stop. There you go.
Stop. Stay right there.
All right, come on in a circle. Come So we're going to talk about what happened out there.
You got to learn something from them because they're part of your support group. Who else is part of your support group? Everybody around here, everybody's up here this weekend. You have people to support you.
Saturday night is game night.
You go next. Go to him. I'm going after him. I'm going to the end.
Yes!
Come right here now.
Hold on, let it nestle. Hey guys, who won?
We did.
The guys get along. I mean, you would think that they've known each other for years. I mean, the way they relate to each other so well. And especially like in the groups, they're able to share very easily about like what's going on in their lives, and just really good dynamics.
I just think that it's nice to be out from the city and stuff, and like away from everybody else and all that stress, and you could be around people that you know have the same thing in common.
They're a little more interested in the boys.
Yes.
And so we have to, keep our eye on them.
Yeah.
Wherever they're
All
going.
the time.
All the time. It's like a laser beam,
Yeah.
that you shine on people's foreheads to drag them. That's not a very good analogy.
No, that's not a good analogy.
We hear this from a lot of children at camp. They are taught that it's really best to hold it inside and only cry in private. And we want them to know that that hiding of those feelings is similar to putting a mask on your face. And we want the kids to identify what they're hiding. So on the inside of the mask, we'd like them to write, either draw pictures or write names of what they're hiding, those feelings they hide behind.
I drew bright colors on the outside to represent that I tried to be happy.
Okay.
And I drew my hair clean on the outside. It's all messy on the inside. And I'm sad on the inside. And somewhat emotionless. And green represents anger and selfishness.
But the brown eyes represent that my insomnia when I didn't have trouble sleeping. And then the tear right here represents my sadness. And the green eyebrows represent mad. And then my mouth all sewed up, and with it frowning meant that I wouldn't talk for a long time.
I put like kind of like a smiley face, like kind of like a jester's kind of like smiley face, because I'm just joking around all the time and trying to like say that everything was alright and just smiling. And on the inside I have like tears, and then like this a frowny face. So sad on the inside.
Tree planting is our way of saying we don't ever want to forget the person that you're here at camp remembering.
This is the tree planting ceremony, and a couple things I'd like us to notice about the tree is this tree is obviously very young. It's not a full-grown tree. It's not lived a full life yet. It's just really getting started. Some of these leaves are turning brown, are preparing to fall off the tree. As in our lives, a lot of times there's these cycles. We go through, sometimes it's fall for us. Sometimes it's a time where some things are left behind. And then winter comes, and it seems like in winter we just kind of sit and just wait. And then spring, new life comes, and as it starts over again, we get to see some really cool things happening in nature and our lives. And summer can often be just kind of a big celebration of just, it's warm, we're in the pool, we're having a lot of fun. And then fall can come again. And there's many beautiful, wonderful things about fall, but I know sometimes maybe, as we've experienced, there aren't always the great things as we have to say goodbye to some things and to some people.
During their last grief session, they have an opportunity to write a letter, and the letter could be to their loved one about what they didn't have a chance to say to them before they died.
Dear Mom, I miss you too much. At least once a day I cry. I love you to the moon and back and forth and back, forever and ever and ever. I miss you so much. I will sooner or later meet you in paradise. I hope it's good, but even more, I hope I'll have my beautiful mother.
Those of you who want to share, this is an opportunity for you to talk about what camp has meant to you.
I don't have a lot of money, and I can't afford a lot of nice things, and the fact that you guys just let us come here to like a beautiful place, and especially when things are so hard in our lives, you know, it's just so.
This is my first time ever to any camp, and I never knew what it would be like, and this has been one of the most awesome weekends of my life.
Camp was just a place where I could open up and talk about my dad, and it was really fun, and I had a great time.
Before we go, I think it'd be nice for us to have like a group hug, don't you think? I think we can do it. For a lot, but it'll be just a big, big hug. So maybe a way we could do that. Oh, let's wait. Kurt.
We might all go down a different person, be a little bit more emotional around others, maybe a little bit more open, just talk to each other, just be a lot more open with your family, probably, with all these group sessions they've been having. I just want to say again, thank you to all the junior counselors and all these, and Dorothy.
It made me a different person. It totally changed my life, like not having my real dad take care of me and stuff. It happens every day. People lose their parents every day. And it just doesn't make me happier, but it just makes me less sad, like knowing that I'm not the only one.
They've had a loss in their life, and they will never ever forget their loved one, but they've become stronger through the seasons of their grief.
It's been a successful camp because they've talked about like what they're going to do with the tools that they've learned here, and that's exciting. Plus, they ate cake till like 2 in the morning and play guitar and stuff like that. So, I mean, that type of bonding, it's just good.
So next year, right? Bye, Steven.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Bye, Kurt.
Take care of yourself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next year.
All right. Yes, sir.